logical names for stuff, wasn't it? Yeah.
Water's snowman blood.
Water's what? Snowman blood?
Yeah. I'm thinking what I might do is next time we do a shopping list, I'll write something that and you have to guess what it is.
Okay. So let's see how long it takes us to get around the supermarket if you do that. And guess what? I have fully charged batteries today.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That was a novelty.
Hi guys.
Oh, that was such a cliche. Hi guys. I didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
No, it's because I was editing a video yesterday from the last time I went to Geneva, and we're in the car, and I started off the video and I was like, hi guys, and you in the background went, hi guys. Like, take the piss out of me twice in the video. You won't have seen it because I haven't put it live yet. So yeah, I'm not going to do the cliche, hi guys, that Tom takes piss out of me for. But it feels like ages since we've actually properly videoed anything. And again, we're going to Geneva.
Yeah, we're going for a business.
We are going for a
supposed to be going up the Salve Telecombi. Salve Telecombi.
Yeah, there's like a cable car that goes up to the top of at one of the little mountain areas above the top of Geneva, and you can go on a cable car and look down over the city and stuff. But well, it wasn't supposed. The weather was supposed to be really crap today. It was supposed to thunder and lighten all day, but it's actually changed now. It's not going to thunder and lighten all day. It's going to thunder and lighten from 5 o'clock this afternoon. Do you need your other SIG battery?
Oh yeah.
So instead, what we're doing is we're going to the Red Cross Museum, and then probably just going for a walk around and stuff. So I thought I'd bring the camera along and film for the day. Oh, I can't get that off. Will you just separate that for me, please? Right, so we're going to get in the car and head down to the tram. So we'll speak soon. Plane.
We're going on YouTube because I think you're obsessed with planes.
I'm a bit obsessed with planes. Focus on it. I'm a bit obsessed with planes. It makes it easier though here. Well, it makes it easier, but it makes it more apparent here that I have an obsession with planes, because whenever you come near Geneva, obviously the airport is so close to the city centre that you just see planes all the time. I've never been that close to an airborne plane before, unless I've been in it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Oh. Is this not the songs like, these are the good times?
Yeah.
Oh. I totally thought that was what song it was. It sounded like it was. I thought we were going to let you in then. Now we start the game of let's see if we can park as far away from where we want to be as possible.
Park as far away from us as possible.
And then he always picks like a really weird, inconvenient parking space.
In the lines. Nobody on either side of me. Everyone's happy. Except for you.
He gets so squeaky when he gets indignant. So squeaky. I'm just going to hide his CERN pass. Tom has absolutely zero concept of security. Right. Ugh.
Oh, we should have had some Tums before we came out.
Oh, Jesus, and he's moaning again already. Here, hold on to camera. Nations. Are we not on the line here? We are, aren't we? Fucking hell. Sorry. Well, you walked in front of me then.
I did that.
I bet it did. Not frigging walk in front of me then.
Watch where you're walking.
I was literally walking straight. It was you that looked behind you and then walked in front of me.
Yeah, just let me.
So what do you think of the big chair, Tom?
Pretty big.
And now he's taking his shirt off, so he's not as easily recognisable. Charlotte's on pickpocket watch. Basically the guy that's followed us from the train, from the tram, through to the other tram stop that we were getting on our tram, and then he's followed us off. So I'm just a bit worried that he's going to try and rob from us. But anyway, we're at the United Nations now. And there's a huge chair outside of it, which you don't really understand why there is, but here you go. Look at that. Giant chair. And then, there you go. That is the United Nations building. See if I can get a better angle for the flags and stuff. There we go, that's a better angle. Look at that. Tom's taking an Instagram shot while I'm trying to get a thumbnail. Yeah, so there you go. I don't really know what the significance of it is of a three-legged chair, if I'm being honest. I might have to Google it. Do you know, Tom? What's the significance of the three-legged chair?
I think it symbolises the defence of Geneva in the 1750s, when basically everybody's weapons were away at the sharpeners. So the Swiss basically have to grab chairs and go into battle with chairs, and they won, and this is a monument to that battle.
Yeah, I call some serious bullshit on that.
Fact.
Is it now?
Wikipedia.
I will look it up on Wikipedia when I get back.
Yeah, well, we're going to look at this big chair, and then we're going to photograph the UN, and then we're going to take a trip up to the Red Cross Museum and find somewhere that sells some pop, because I want some pop.
That's not sinister at all, is it? We are touristing the shit out of today. It's brilliant. So we've let's just wait here a second. There's nobody behind me, is there? No, so we just got into the Red Cross building. I'm sporting this wonderful headset which tells us all about Red Cross. So it's going to start, so I'm not going to talk anymore, but I'm going to film a little bit inside. I'm sorry if I look really sweaty. It's 26 degrees outside, so it's boiling. So we shall start. Oh my god, they're all moving as well. Oh wow. So I have to play a game here, apparently. There. We just come out of the museum. We both liked it.
It was good. There was some really interesting exhibitions, but it's a bit more. It's a bit more to do with what the RCRC does, as opposed to having stuff in it, isn't it?
Yeah, it was more about the history of the Red Cross, kind of where it came from, what work it did. But we both agreed. Let's just stand over here a second. We both agreed that it was really, really good, but it didn't really tell a story. And we both would have preferred it to kind of like tell a story. It didn't feel very cohesive, did it? It was very disjointed. And to be honest, I can imagine that they've got so much exciting and interesting stories.
Yeah.
And they didn't really tell any of them. So it was a little bit slightly disappointing in that respect, that it didn't quite tell all the fantastic stories. Sorry, my battery died then. I have got both batteries charged up today, but I've used one already. We've been out for about an hour and a half, so that's normal. I can't remember what I was actually saying, but yeah, we hoped that there might be different exhibitions on.
Well, there will be different temporary exhibitions on.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 exhibitions are like to do with the tenets of the Red Cross, aren't they? You know, their core values.
Yeah, did you see the Red Cross, the Geneva Convention paperwork?
Yeah, I thought that was cool. The thing is that the best page was on the back.
Yeah, with all the
signs
stamps and
seals
stuff. Yeah, it was good. That's what I was saying. The technology was good, like all the kind of interactive stuff and the way that they'd kind of incorporated all the new kind of museum technologies into it. I thought that was really interesting. I just didn't get enough of the stories. So, where are we going now then?
Well, there's that other building looked really cool.
Yeah, a chateau something, didn't it? Yeah.
I think that's another museum, like, or an art gallery or something, so we can go in there and have a look.
Yeah. Go see if it's free to get into or not. And then what do you want to do? Go for?
We could.
Don't know what you want to do.
Don't know what to do after that.
Right. Well, we'll go and find the chateau, and then we'll tell you where we're going.
Or go to Manor.
Look at that.
Get some bits and pieces, and then go sit by the lake.
Yeah. We've decided that we're not going to venture into this museum, which is this one that I've just shown you. We're not going to go there because, well, A, because it's 3 o'clock and we're supposed to be getting some rain and thunderstorms at about 3 o'clock, so we don't want to be caught out in that. And B, I've just said to Tom, you know, we're here till April. We can come back and see museums and exhibitions anytime we want.
Free.
Yeah, and that one's free, so we can come back whenever we want for that one.
On one of those cheap weekends, we could just jump on the tram and come see that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's 12 euros.
So we're going to go back into Geneva now and either find somewhere to have a drink, or we're going to go to Manor, which is the department store with the food hall. And we might get some food and go down to the lake and have a little wander around the lake. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
That was my first successful bit of public videoing as well. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Some ladies getting out of a car. They're probably staring at me now behind my back, but actually publicly videoed whilst I was walking past them. That was a big plus for me. The fact that there's like them and they're the only people that are around us. But yes, do you want your picture taken with Gandhi?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go take Tom's picture with the Gandhi statue over here. Ooh, there's a wasp there. Hi. We've got some chicken on a stick and some fresh orange juice. Well, I got fresh orange, Tom got fresh lemon juice. And we're just sat at the church. Could have sat in the churchyard in the centre of Huddersfield with all them scrap bags. Probably are. She's probably the Pigeon Park equivalent of Geneva. Tasty chicken though. The wind's coming. We're trying to storm dodge at the moment because it's got to 3 o'clock and the thunder and lightning storm hasn't started yet. So I'm just trying to open my orange juice. It's probably a very unflattering angle. Yeah, the storm hasn't started yet. It was due to start at 3 o'clock. Wow, a fresh orange juice is amazing. But, yeah, storm hasn't started yet, so we're just going to eat some food and then we're going to get home before it does kick in, because it is meant to be a big one.
So we've been to the museum. We've been to Manor. Got, 2 bottles of juice and 4 chicken sticks, £20.
How much it was? 20 quid?
They were 19 francs 10 cents.
Right.
So
You've got tiny bit.
wait for Charlotte to finish the chicken stick. And I think we're going to jump on the tram and head back to Marin, get the car, drive home, and hopefully if the rain hasn't started by then we'll go to the Barkers Road and have a couple of beers. Yes?
Bird on the wall. It was like right next to me a minute ago. It was like right down here at my feet. I think he was hoping he was going to get some chicken, but he didn't. Time to get on the train and head home. So we'll catch up with you in a bit because I filmed myself on the train so many times by now. The tram, sorry. That there's no point in me filming it again. Right. Oh, got an ant on me. Right. Time to go. And we're back at the car. Ooh. The rain's just started as well, just as we got off the tram. So we've managed to miss
watching
it.
this video that we've got some weird fetish with weather.
Why?
Because every video it's just like the rains are coming. Winter is coming. Winter is here.
Yeah, winter is here now. It's no longer winter is coming, is it? Oh, people might not have watched it. Spoiler alert!
I'm pretty sure everybody in the English speaking world has watched it.
Right, I need to put my belt on. We're thinking of going to the pub across the road, as always. We always end up at the pub across the road after we've been to Geneva. It's because you walk around Geneva and you think, I could just fancy a beer, but you're not prepared to pay Geneva prices.
Yeah, that's
So you come back home from Geneva and then go for a beer instead. We're home, Stanley. Hello, boys. Are you okay? Have you been sleeping all day? He's laying on the floor like, why aren't you cuddling me? Okay. Is nobody cuddling you, baby? Hey? What are you doing? Hey? Right. It's a bit later since the last time I videoed. I think I videoed a tiny bit when we first got back from Geneva. And we just chilled out for a bit on the couch. I had some water, uploaded some pictures onto my Instagram, and Tom played some Xbox for a little bit. And then the bar opened across the road. So we've just been over there for a couple of beers, as per usual. And then Tom's just making dinner. What kind of courgette sauce are you making, darling?
Just chicken and bacon, some white wine, creme fraiche, fresh garlic, some oregano, blend it all together. Maybe a little splash of paprika just to give it a bit of kick.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So we might get a little bit of footage of the process. If not the process, we might try and get some footage of the actual end result. And I think we're just going to do what we do every Saturday, really, which is cook a nice meal together. We've got
have sex.
How rude. Don't know what he's talking about. Holy shit! So we've got rather a large thunderstorm overhead right now. We think it almost is directly above us because there's not much of a gap between the thunder and the lightning. Now the rain started as well. Can't actually see any fork lightning. I think it's either not fork lightning or it is directly over us, so we can't see it. But the thunder's quite loud. Tom's like not fazed by it at all, but I'm like, hear it. Whew.
Is that strange?
You know me, I like weather like this. I'm not a sunshine and rainbows type of person, really.
No, I know.
Dark, I like dark weather.